Good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. Please have a seat. Welcome to the Norcross High School Class of 2022 graduation. We are going to pause for just a moment. We have a few more graduates on their way in. Everybody stand. Good afternoon again, and welcome again to the Norcross High School Class of 2022 graduation. My name is Will Bishop, and I'm the proud principal here at Norcross High School, and we are excited that you are here to share in this special time of year, and we do ask for your cooperation in creating a safe, student-focused celebration for our students and all of us present. This has been a successful school year, and we want to ensure that the focus today is on our students and their achievements. As we come together, we ask for your cooperation in turning off your cell phones or silencing them and holding your applause until the appropriate time. Thank you for being here today and for helping us to create a wonderful atmosphere for our celebration of our students. I would be remiss not to pause and recognize the children and adults killed in a Texas elementary school on Tuesday. It is hard to watch or read about a tragedy like this and not think about our families, students, and schools. It is also Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day is dedicated to honoring U.S. military members who have died while serving the armed forces. Please join me now in a brief moment of silence as we remember those heroes who courageously served in our military and mourn with families, friends, and the entire school community who lost loved ones in Texas. Thank you. Please welcome seniors Maya Ballerstedt, Risa Schroeder, and Juan Pozo.
Thank you, Mr. Bishop. We are pleased to have several special guests with us this evening. We are very fortunate to have the support of Dr. Mary Kay Murphy, the District 3 representative, Gwinnett County Board of Education. Mr. Anthony Smith, Assistant Superintendent of the Gwinnett County Public Schools. And several of our Norcross cluster principals.
Please welcome the Norcross High School JROTC as they present our national colors and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the playing of our national anthem by the Norcross High School Class of 2022 Brass Ensemble. At this time, would you please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Dr. Mary Kay Murphy, to the podium.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bishop, and all to the class of 2022 here at Norcross High School. As your District 3 school board member, I congratulate you, class of 2022, on your graduation from Norcross High School. Yours is the first graduating class to emerge from COVID-19 that for 2 years separated you from your teachers, your classmates, proms, athletics, and other valued and valued hallmarks of your high school experience. Against all odds, you persevered toward your goal of earning a Gwinnett County High School diploma. Amid tumultuous interruptions, you distinguish yourselves by your resilience, your perseverance, and your determination. There are many to acknowledge for the role they played in preparing you to receive your high school diploma today. First, we acknowledge your parents and other family members who nurtured you and brought you proudly to this day. Also, we acknowledge your principal, Mr. Will Bishop, the faculty members and staff here at Norcross High School, and actually in all the schools of the Norcross cluster that prepared you for the pathway through Gwinnett County Public Schools. Finally, we acknowledge the Gwinnett County community, the stakeholders, and the taxpayers who made their investment in you and your education. Each of these stakeholders invested in you because they want you to leave Gwinnett County Public Schools prepared for life's next challenge. We are proud of you, class of 2022, and we wish you God's speed as you move forward in your life's journey. Now, proud alumni of Norcross High School, Gwinnett County, class of 2022. Thank you for the privilege of addressing you.
Thank you, Dr. Murphy. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and of course, class of 2022. My name is Will Jordan, or as some of you may know me, that kid with the hair. I promise it's still under the cap. We made it, everybody. It's a bizarre thing to hear. We made it. I certainly am not the first, nor will I be the last person to say that our class has been through a whole lot over 4 short years. I would even argue that our class has endured the most of any graduating class in recent history. Here's a brief, though certainly not exhaustive, list. Once-in-a-generation pandemic, 2 Olympics in 2 years, a tumultuous election cycle, worldwide protests, unprecedented political unrest, and a Spider-Man movie with 3 Spider-Men in it. Remember when they changed the bell sound on us too? That was weird, it was odd. Good, bad, or outright confusing. We have endured so many of these landmark events during our years at Norcross High School. All of these moments, good or bad, are learning experiences. It is through these experiences that we discover our identity and our sense of purpose. Norcross High School has equipped us with the knowledge and the support necessary to take these learning experiences and emerge from them with a new understanding of ourselves and our world. We've learned the value of diligence and perseverance despite innumerable odds. We've learned the value of sticking together and standing up for what is right. Of course, we've learned just how necessary caffeine is to make it through a long school day. Our generation has the hope and the energy to solve the multitude of problems that plague the society that we're emerging into and make lasting change in this world. As we say goodbye to this wonderful school, it is our duty to continue learning from the moments ahead. The future is blurry and sometimes scary, but we have each other. Class of 2022, I implore you to thank the faculty, family, and friends who have had your back and who have gotten you to this extraordinary milestone. Let them know about the influence that they've made on your life and how they've helped you discover who you are and who you wish to be beyond high school. Most importantly, though, thank each other. Look around. Realize that none of us is in this alone. Sure, we may not be able to put a name to the face of every student in this arena. Let's be honest, nobody can. But we are united by this stressful, chaotic, incredible time capsule that is high school. We're united through our experiences. It is because of one another that we have overcome these past 4 years' challenges, and it is with one another that we will celebrate as we conquer the challenges to come. I'm proud to be a member of the class of 2022, but I am so much prouder to call myself a Blue Devil. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. Let me begin by congratulating everyone today. Whether you plan to attend college, enlist in the military, or join the workforce, I feel honored to be graduating with the class of 2022. And to parents, friends, special guests, thank you for joining us in this celebration. So, have you ever noticed how many TV shows and movies there are about high school? Among my favorites are Glee, Clueless, High School Musical, Euphoria. Although I may seem super studious, I actually watch a lot of TV, probably too much. Like many of you, I've been hooked on my reality shows, dramas, telenovelas, and sitcoms, and it made me realize that these 4 years of school have been like a TV show on their own. My mother could attest to this since she's worked for a TV station for 15 years. Trust me, I'm quite familiar with how TV shows work. Of course, we always have to have an interesting cast of characters. Each student, teacher, custodian, administrator bring a dynamic setting to the Norcross community. Show. Throughout these 4 years, we formed relationships and each had our own character arcs. We're leaving as different people than we arrived thanks to our mentors or casting agents. And for my America's Next Top Model fans, I would like to cite the lovely Tyra Banks. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Some of us even fell into tropes. Shout out to the senior superlatives. Of course, we can't forget that Norcross and the rest of the world experienced a major plot twist in 2020. As COVID-19 shut down schools, our high school experience was permanently altered. Students and staff alike navigated through the unknown in the months that followed. We learned together, we persevered, and look at us now. It made me even more grateful that we could finish our high school career back in the building, with extracurriculars, sports, and classes at least a little more normal for our grand finale. Coming from an avid TV watcher, every good show knows how to do a good cliffhanger. After we graduate today, our lives will launch in different directions. And although cliffhangers leave the future unspoken, that is what I most appreciate about them. I'm excited to see each of your spin-offs following high school. I have no doubt that we will apply the lessons we gathered at Norcross to achieve our aspirations. Lastly, I would like to thank all the supporting cast who have fostered our success. I'm appreciative of the adults at this school who have had a hand in our success, as well as our middle school and elementary teachers who helped to build the foundations of our education. As an Ivy Diploma graduate, I cannot show enough gratitude for all teachers, media center specialists, Mr. Bishop, and all those who support Norcross. Additionally, I would personally like to thank my parents for always supporting me. Again, thank you all for coming out this afternoon to see us on this momentous occasion, and congratulations to all. At this time, please turn your attention to the Norcross High School Senior Chorus and members of the class of 2022 as they sing our senior song.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So
As I said earlier, it is great to be here this afternoon to recognize the Norcross High School class of 2022. Students, this is a time to congratulate you on your hard work and all of your accomplishments. You've successfully completed a demanding course of study, you've learned a lot of information, but most importantly, you learned how to solve problems and learned how to learn. The people who are here today have joined us because they are proud of you. I would imagine there are people who are here that knew you as an infant and wondered who you might become. Today is a milestone in that journey. You are a high school graduate and are looking forward to the future. Parents, you are your child's first teacher. You've seen good days and bad. You've seen excitement and frustration. But through it all, you encouraged and supported your student. Parents, please stand. Students and families, please help me thank these parents. Thank you. Teachers, thank you for your endless work. Teachers, thank you for your endless work to help our students be successful. I know you work throughout the day, night, and over the weekends trying to find ways to help our students reach their potential. You have a difficult job, but touch the lives of students in a way you may never know. Faculty and staff, please stand so we can recognize you for everything you do to make Norcross High School the school that it is. Finally, I would like to thank Dr. Mary Kay Murphy, our board member from our area, our superintendent, Dr. Watts, and all of our central office staff for their support and leadership. Their commitment to excellence for our students is key to making our school successful. When you put a group of students like these together with families like those that are here today, an exceptional staff, and great community support, you have a great school, and Norcross High School is a special place. As you know, students, a lot has happened during your time at Norcross. Many of you have been a part of an outstanding athletic team that was successful on the field or in the gym. Others were involved in our performing arts programs. Perhaps you were in the chorus, the orchestra, or on stage in one of the drama productions or a member of the band. Others were a part of our distinguished JROTC program, or maybe was involved with our IB programs or 3DE. The class of 2022 will be remembered for their persistence during an unusual time and for the successes in the classroom and all of your other activities. Students, before you leave us, I wanted to share a few thoughts with you. We spoke a little bit yesterday, but since you were born, you've learned so many things. Oftentimes at graduation, we reflect on the academic things you've learned over the years. While that is true, you've also learned a tremendous amount that wasn't included on a test in school. Early on in your life, it was learning how to crawl, and it wasn't easy, and eventually walk. As you've grown older, it may have been learning how to work on a team, or eventually leading others. There are many things you can learn, and while I know most of you are planning to continue your learning in college, the military, or classes of some sort, there's never a time you should stop learning. In addition to the formal learning that you do, I encourage you to continue to learn new things. One way to do that is if you continue to read. If you read a book a month, that's 12 books a year, and by the time you're 30, that would be 150 books. Imagine what you can learn and how that would impact your life. In addition to learning from books, you also need to learn from your experiences like you have over the many years you've been in school, and that should continue. You've learned how to work with people who are like you and those who are very different. Over the last few years, you've learned persistence. From time to time, when you have a quiet moment, stop and reflect. What can you learn that will help you? For me, in recent years, I've learned the importance of family and those I care about. I've also learned a lot about the incredible commitment of our teachers and staff. I've also learned that high school students are more resilient than I imagined. Most of all, I have learned that each of us is capable of more than we thought, even in the face of difficult circumstances. It makes me wonder what we could accomplish if we set our mind to it. While learning is critical, learning alone is only one part of being successful. From my perspective, another important component is relationships. Very little in our world is completed by ourselves. I encourage you to build strong relationships with others. Continue to nurture the relationships you have with those people who have supported you over the years and make you better. Over the next year, you'll meet a lot of new people. Just like at Norcross, some will be like you and others will be different. Be open to meeting new people and be sure to surround yourself with people who will help you grow and will be a positive influence on you. I believe if you continue to learn and have strong relationships with others who will help you be your best, you can accomplish great things. Students, I'm proud of you. Your families are proud of you. You represent all of us, your parents, your family, your teachers and coaches, your school, your community in this great country. As I mentioned to you yesterday, seniors, as you graduate, I think about some of the other students who've graduated before you, alumni that I know personally or know of. This group includes teachers, some of who are in the room today, a best-selling author, a graduate who sold her first company at 22 years old, professors, a former communications director for a congressman in Washington, broadcasters, professional musicians, doctors, attorneys, military officers, and many others. As you join this group of alumni, we look forward to seeing what you accomplish in the future. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2022. While today is a celebration, it's also a formal occasion. We do ask that you refrain from cheering or making loud noise when graduates' names are called. We want to make sure all students can hear their names, and we don't want any student's name drowned out, and so it cannot be heard. We appreciate your cooperation in making this a memorable and dignified occasion. Thank you for your attendance. Together with all the rights, privileges, and honors, and in consideration of the satisfactory completion of the course prescribed by the State Board of Education, the Gwinnett County Board of Education, and the faculty of Norcross High School, I hereby confer the high school diploma on the following candidates. Would the first row of seniors please rise and move to your right as we begin awarding your diplomas.
Madison Grace Berenguer, William Neal Jordan, Maya Amber Bellerstedt, Ethan Thomas Brown, Brent Everett Cameron, Sean Michael Disco, Jennifer Eskandon, Emma Caroline Foss, Alexander Matthew Golden, Sky Nilena Hunt, Lila Mohammed Isse, Eliana Margaret Johnson, Samir James Knopf, Wyatt Nicholas Kriski, Rachel Hyun Lee, Jacob Matthew Mobies, Caitlin Grace Mobies, Aiden James Moss, Marissa Joan Munchin, Ashley Wen, Tyler David Ostrowski. Deji Owoseni. Juan Pozo. Jose Fernando Ruiz Torres. Henry Michael Sepa. Risa Omega Schrader. Ronan Ferguson Smith. Arvin Paz Van. Alexander Jonathan Williams. Ibrahim Bala Abubakar. Jacob Nathan Aliff. Jaden Isabella Aliff. Amira Jasmine Baker. Samantha Scott Baker. Alexandra Renee Balkan. Zakai Isaiah Barker. Charles Gehrig Bastuk. Andrea Veronica Bello Gomez. Isabella Rose Brinkman. Claudine Claude Buku. Ian Alexander Byfield. Scott Alonzo Calderon. Nicholas Tremaine Canyon Jr. Stephanie Carrion Acevedo. Andrew Ortiz Dudley. Christopher Patrick Elder. Francesca Essien. Ruth Arlette Fancher. William Michael Gallardo Marcelino. Atziri Sofia Garcia Herrera. Samuel David Garcia Urdaneta. Catherine Geneva Garden. Mina Kasim Guresu. Lily Marie Gibson. William Lewis Grogan III. Michelle Gureka Rochelle. Mirtha Gureka Rochelle. Diana Guillen. Social Atziri Gutierrez de Leon. V. Khan Tan Ha. Lillian Grace Hamlet. Molly Francis Hamrick. Jabari Van Hayes Jr. Alex Hernandez. Amariane Hernandez. Leslie G. Hernandez. McKenna Ann Hilsmeyer. Ziru Hu. Zaria Maria Hurston. Amelia Shannon Januzelli. Amalia Diamond Jean. Ethan Elias Johns. Saida Yahida Iman Johnson Warren. Madison Mackenzie Jones. Nadia Lee Jones. Leilani Ruby Wan. Chloe Catherine Carwish. Nicholas Grant Cromer. Jessica Danielle Lastly. Preston C. Lynn. Jessley Leilani Linares Pedroza. Avery Catherine Little. Amy McKiernan Lockhorst. Alexandra Gracielis Lopez Guardian. Henry Liu. Alberto Denio Luna Martinez. Marco Daniel Marquez. Osvaldo Martinez Arroyo. Emma Lee Mock. Rachel McKinney Newman. Lily Catherine Newton. Matthew Jackson Newton. Hong Nun Wen, Jenny Wen, Josephine Rita Wen, Mary Lay Wen, Fong Tao Wen, Tema Odiso Ogola, Brian Justin O'Leary III, Jessica Jasmine Padrone, Isabel Laura Parent, Alexis Payne, Andrew John Pettit, Cynthia Pham, Mallory Popel, Mavis Popel, Kaylin Alyssa Philpott, Margaret Elizabeth Portman, Jennifer Price, Nicholas Elvin Reed, Genesis Jasmine Reyes, Cassandra Rico, Jordan Matthew Robinson, Vianeri Rojas Arias, Colin Patrick Ryan, Robert Schlecketer, Samantha Ashley Scott, Quinn Henry Skirpsky, Adam Mitchell Smalley.
Emily Giovanna Solis Castillo, Amaya Khalees Sparks, Sarah Michelle Stivers, Zachary Sig Suskin, Matthew William Taylor, Sarah Kathleen Tracy, Sarah Catherine Turner, Brenda Lizette Uma Pineda, Jacob Michael Van Reifler, New Ton T. Vo, Sophia Susie White, Taylor Micaiah White, Christopher Sehan Whitlaw, Noor Rajeen Wishnow, William Yahweh Wong, Armida Ye Munoz, Leslie Juanito Bernardo Carmona, Levi Carlson Chafin, William Bennett Fitzgibbon, James Alvin Keith III, Omar Mendina Ruiz, Trinity LaShawn Russell, Rahama Zachariah Sadu, Jaron Alejandro Shaw Flores, Cameron Lindsay Cyprit, Jose Alexander Ventura Sanchez, Beth Ann Wilson, Caleb Lawrence Adams, Abigail Aguirre Mendoza, Selena Monica Aguirre Nieto, Alex Andre Anthony Ainsley, Ariel Guadalupe Abo Ontiveros, Elijah Brian Alexis, Gabriel Joa Alexis, Brandon Jose Alfaro, Miles Autry Allen, Mazel Amirani Alvarez Pineda. Monica Maria Alma Martinez. Gilberto Andres Anastasio. Kristen Nicole Anderson. Nestor Daniel Aguana Hernandez. Jacqueline Sarai Archie Hernandez. George Aloysius Arendale. Andy Daniel Arguelles Portillo. Pedro Antonio Agratera Torres. Alice Case. Patrick Juan Herrero Hernandez. Kyle Donovan Ashley. Kendrick Benson Atama. Mauricio Hailey Averos Barriaza. Alexis Avedano Ortiz. Derek Ayile Guillen. Eduardo Antonio Ayala Portillo. Quentin Ahmad James Vance. Jalen Malik Barad. Kiana Veronay Barksdale. Exiri Pamela Barrera Bordales. Alexander Isahi Bartolome. Mario Berrigan Ballista. Josiah Adrian LaShawn Beecham. Jean Reginald Dominique Below. Karaya Giovanni Anacana Below. Joshua Baduro. Jarrell Monroe Bird. Morgana Burkout. Allison Giselle Blitz. Saffron Michaela Bishop. Yasmin Olawasi Naome Basuru. Janaya Marve Blanchard. Kanaya Lydia Boone. Jennifer Bob. Jonathan Christopher Briscoe Jr. Zariah Simone Broadway. Jalen Amina Brown. Leslie Bueno Jimenez. Ella Catherine Burlock. Joshua Lamont Buckley. Soraya Rakoya Bush. Caleb Alexander Beard. Ureli Caballero Garcia. Brenda Ulissa Caballero Juarez. Sharon Fabialo Caballero Quinteros. Jade Naomi Caldwell. Marvin Carreras. Donald Benjamin Carmona Litza. Leslie Carrillo. David Carrillo Cruz. Nancy Carrillo Nava. McKinnon Bradley Carroll. Isabella Sophia Casagrande.
Claire Marie Catterton. Isabella Casares Portillo. Ariadne Cerón Garcia. Julian Alexander Chadwick. Edgar Omar Chagoya Ayala. Wellam Naomi Chanase. Wendy Araena Chaparro Segura. Nathaniel Cherry. Sean Clemens. Zoe Ramona Colin. Hillary Natalie Colmenares Daza. Joanna Vanessa Colquitt. Edwin Contreras Beltrán. Marvin Alexander Contreras. Michelle Contreras. William Contreras Maqueda. Jocelyn Corona. Jasmine Coronado Moreno. Madison Elizabeth Cruz. Cameron Tecla Krotz. Giselle Cruz Recarte. Emmanuel Cruz. Stephanie Cruz. Yair Cruz Ibarra. Edson Cruz Cruz. Jacqueline Cruz Plaza. Hildebrand Johnny de León López. Renzo de Paz Castañeda. Brian del Reyo León. Maximiliano del Carmen. Jalen del Cid. Irvin Otoniel de León. Mariah Dent. Kenley Amara Diaz. Michael Carnell Dickerson. Devin Edwards. Miguel Elizarras Vega. Jayla Lanice Elkins. Cristian Oliver Escalante Sánchez. Miranda Espinosa. Alejandro Esquivel Muñoz. Ariel Estrella. Javon Excellent. Kenya Venduri Exum. Pablo Fabián Manuel. Eric George Falk. Abigail Paz Aguirre. Nicole Feliciano Romero. Elizabeth Guadalupe Felipe Anaya. Eva Alexandra Fernández. Stacy Fernanda Fernández Olivares. Hezekiah Dwayne Fly. Gustavo Adolfo Flores Borges. Dayan Flores Urbina. Franklin Flores Vázquez. Taylor Carter Flynn. McKenna Rain Fosdick. Alexandra Francisco Flores. Josiah Montrese Fredericks. Natalie Clementine Frisch. Angie Fuentes Hernandez. Jalen Fuller. Brennan Chandler Fulton. Camion Gaither. Gerson Galdames Portillo. Pablo Galicia Espinosa. Jesús Fernando Galvez. José Francisco Galvez. David Iván Gámez Reyes. Wilber García Vital. Emma Andrea García Bastida. Eric Daniel García García. Santiago Federico García Minoletti. Diego Alexis Garcia Rico. Jefferson Clayton Garmin. Alejandro Godinez Jr. Brianna Diamond Golden. Joanna Gomez. Stephen Gomez. Luxon Tayani Gondwe. Guillermo Gonzalez Ruiz. Lucero Alondra Gonzalez. Moises Gonzalez. Amy Julissa Gonzalez Perez. Omari Gordon. Peyton Samuel Gorham. Tamia Zanaya Gray. Jada Chanel Green. Justice Simone Rose Greer.
Brajay Najee Griffin. Johnny Thomas Grimes Jr. Osvaldo Daniel Guerrero. Joshua Zion Gustav. Jaid Alejandro Gutierrez Rico. Denila Michaela Hall. Christiana Manivan Hamid. Jaden Hamilton. Erica Guadalupe Hernandez. Leslie Hernandez. Ian Hernandez Sanchez. Dylan Daniel Hernandez Blas. Jair Alejandro Hernandez Garcia. Jaylee Diane Hernandez Grijalva. Harley Hernandez Hernandez. Jesus Hernandez Rauda. Fernando Herrera. Caleb Sincere Hester. Jaylene Marcy Hicks. Elijah Mackay Hilliard. Christian Nicholas Hodge. Lamira Imani Holmes. Kaylee Naye Hubert. Lindsay No Quinn. Maya Lastar Irby. Litzy Brianna Iturbe Martinez. Marquez Cortez Jack. Brunelly Selenia Jaimes. Tyson Ellis Jarel. Irvin Manuel Jeronimo. Caleb Thomas Johnson. Ezekiel Jamal Johnson. Latavius Tiandre Johnson. Alan Andrew Jones Jr. David Lee Jones. Derek Duval Jones Jr. Judy Martha Joseph. Erlington Judir Juarez. Ashley Juarez Estrada. Ryan Ronnie Kashu. Lanaya Renee Keenan. Deshaun Xavier Knight. Michelle Lara Guzman. Minque Tracy Lee. Octavio Manuel León Avesillas. Valeria León Villalón. Miriam Areli León Garcia. Leslie Joy Margaret Lester. Kelly Michelle Liacha DeHappy. Darnell James Lias. Fernando Jose Laicona Maldonado. Diana Suyapa Laicona Maldonado. Tad Anthony Logan Jr. Diana Giselle Loma Cruz. Brianna Alexis Lonergan. Jennifer Lopez Aguerro. Andrea Lopez San Juan. Carla Yamiri Lopez Lozano. Matthew Stephen Lopez Orozco. Sage Lee Mabry. Denise Macario Rodriguez. Dakota Mack. Ociel Jarel Maldonado. Luis Alonso Maldonado Benitez. Jonathan Mum. Robert Dwayne Mangum. Alicia Nikki Mark. Terry Mars. Vanessa Isabel Martinez. Brittany Priscilla Martinez. Isel Jimenez Martinez Mendoza. Javier Martinez. Jolie Rochelle Martinez. Jose Juan Martinez. Jose Julian Martinez. Sebastian Isaí Martinez. Jasleen Martinez. Go ahead. Enrique Martinez Alberto. Keandra Ariana McClendon. Brian Uriel Mederos Campuzano. Omar Mejia Morgado. Ángel Eduardo Mendoza. Yasmín Mendoza. Matthew Mendoza Gutierrez. José Mauricio Mendoza Ulguen. Lisbeth Yadelis Miguel Mejia. Kevin Miguel Ventura. Kayla Renee Miller. Zachary Evan Miller. Leslie Azuri Montes Luna. Denasia Morton. Chase Autumn Joy Mosby. Daisy Karina Moyayo Roblero. Catherine Alejandra Muñoz. Ana Mursal. Irvin Murueta. Kadar Ibrahim Musa. Leslie Victoria Narcisco Osuna. Matthew Natson. Henry Ming Wen. Nihuoing Wen. Richard Wen. Stanley Wen. Tifuoing Quang Wen. Fernando Nino. Ayomiri Alec Abois. Francisco Samuel Oliva Colindres. Jessica Oñate Santoyo. Jocelyn Ortiz Martinez. Olivia Carmen Oster. Abigail Pacheco. Kenneth Alexander Pattyfoot IV. Isaiah Royale Page. Charlene Elizabeth Palacios Gomez. Jordan Lamarck Palmer.
Gavin Panda. Beatrice Fabia Pangi Salazar. Daniel Paniagua Zamora. Dylan Pantoja Santos. Alexis Eduardo Pascual Luna. Amaya Taisha Payne. Symphony Jean Peoples. Destiny Marissa Peralta. Jamie Perez Valenzuela. Jeffrey Enrique Perez Rauna. Mariah Karen Perez. Brighton Adair Peters. Fook Win Pham. Sean Paul Pierre. Samuel Caleb Pineda Larios. Nicole Lords Pinto Cortez. Brian Omar Palencia Chavez. Gadiel Esau Ponce Romero. Fernando Gabriel Posadas Irias. Gabriel Yampa Putu. Joshua David Rabanales. Amanda Gray Ramey. Alex Eduardo Ramirez Garduna. Rodrigo Ramirez Gutierrez. Jonathan Josue Ramirez Hernandez. Katia Ricinos. Alexander Reyes Garcia. Anderson Jordan Rivas Ramirez. Lyric Tashara Robbins. Darius Manquel Roberts. Ashanti Shantral Rockmore. Carolyn Valeria Rodriguez. Brian Rodriguez Perez. Arturo Rojas Medina. Andrea Yasel Romero. Dana Patricia Romero Sendejas. Mitzi Christina Rosales. Erica Jane Ross. Eridanus Anubis Rucker. Cynthia Ruiz. Juan Camilo Saavedra Duke. Rosia Sabas Silviero. Omar Sain. Malik Ola Salawu II. Anna Kimberly Salazar Angel. Gonzalo Salazar Ortiz. Isabella Salazar Romero. Divine Caleb Samuels. Eduardo Sanchez. Brianna Santana Castrojohn. Consuelo Sarabia. Juana Lucia Servin Aguilar. Abel Felipe Servino Marte. Jaquela Kendriana Sharp. Cecilia Carlos Silva. Jesus Silverio. Deontrice Shante Smith. Jordan Marie Smith. Kendall Lee Smith. Ashton Luis Snow. Frederick Antoine Snow. Saul Isaac Celerio Rojas. Neaja Drene Sorbino. Sarah Catherine Steingruber. Gabriel Micah Stokes. Naia LaShawn Sturgis. Huang Mai Tang. Isaiah Maurice Tate. Jannard Antoine Taylor. Jamie Gabriella Tejada. Brittany Tello. Candy Teniente. Zion DeMarcus Thompson. Kiesia Rayana Thornton Bryant. Mojisola Sophia Tijani. Brandon Alexander Talama. Devay Shalette Tucker. William Jacob Tucker. Julian Turvates. Carden J. Van Gundy. Haley Gabriella Van Meter. Fernando Vargas. Alejandro Vasquez Alvarez. Kevin Jose Vasquez Shiop. Sophia Victoria Vasquez. Daniel Vega. Jorge Vega Cervantes. Cecilia Velarde Monroy. Maria Vera Martinez. Jose Antonio Vieira Gonzalez. Emily Gillette Vieta Serrano. Amanda Parabon Villegas. Mariela Villegas. Jada Marie Walker. Tyree Vashon Ware. Jada Lynn Wormsley. Adam R.B. Waters. Anduela Nasser Williams. Christian Miles Williams. Jamisha Ionis Willis. Jeremiah Prince Willis. Blessing Acusia Redua. Paige Emily Lynn Wisely. Tion Jonathan Woods. Hussein Nadir Wood. Amir Jamal Wright. Andrew Stephen Wright. Madison Lanice Young. Victor Cepeda. Andres Iniguas Murrow.
It's not here.
There we go. I don't know that it is here. Do you know, can you just say a few things? Yeah, it's not here. Are you okay?
Yeah. It's not in here?
Congratulations, class of 22. Today, we say goodbye to the familiar faces at Norcross High School to finally embark into the world. Whether you further your education in university, cultivate your skills in trade school, or gain experience in the workforce or military, I hope you're excited as I am to finally begin writing the first chapter in the story of our lives. My speech isn't in here, but I hope all of you celebrate your personal progress over the course of these past few years. Although we all come from different walks of life, we all have something to celebrate, even if that means if you endure countless obstacles behind closed doors. Finally, on behalf of the student body, to parents, teachers, coaches, and friends, thank you so much for your continuous support in our education, for silencing our inner critics, and most importantly, empowering us to pursue our ambitions.
And when you're done, stand up. Everybody stand up.
Parents, thank you so much for your sacrifices and providing opportunities, experiences, and privileges that you may have not had at our age. Now, would the class of 22 please rise?
You have to be loud now.
Please join me in moving our tassels from right to left. Congratulations, we made it.
You did awesome. You did awesome. So thank you again for attending graduation this afternoon. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone.